Hey Better Together team, I am here in Malawi, Africa, and just taking time. This is a place that Jeremy and I spent and lived for a year of our life from 2008 to 2009. So this is our home away from home, and we've been so blessed and so thankful for the opportunity to be able to come back. When we came, we had heard that there had been a lot of flooding during the rainy season, and so in January a flood devastated all of their flatlands in Malawi. It took out thousands of homes. Hundreds of people died.
We passed all of these tents and we just started asking questions and actually learning about the hugeness of the devastation that happened here in Malawi during the rainy season.
And so I'm actually standing in a camp right now. There's more camps like this. Over 1,000 people have lost their homes. And so now they're living in camps like this. And so with the help of UNICEF, they've put tents up, and so they've divided men and women, and all the families are divided, and they're just living in groups right now. This has been going on since January. The devastation is unreal.
The people behind me, there's actually about 70 people who lived on an island in the middle of the river, the Shire River, which is Malawi's largest river, and their homes are completely gone now. These people were rescued by helicopter and brought to this camp where they've been living for several months now. And as you can imagine, living on less than $2 a day here in Malawi, when it costs about $700 at least to rebuild a home, you're just using that $2 a day to feed your family, just to try to stay alive. And so hope is actually kind of hard to find here in this camp right now, which is exactly why we've come.
And you know, for Jeremy and I coming down here to see all of the people that we spent time with and sat around a fire with their homes, to see that they're gone, I mean, it devastated us. And although there's thousands of people that have lost their homes, we knew that we had to do something for someone and for some of these families. One time I heard this story and it always stuck with me, and it was a story about a little boy and his grandpa, and they were out one morning walking along the beach, and there were thousands of starfish that washed up on shore, and they saw all those starfish, and the little boy was like, "Grandpa, we have to save the starfish, like they're gonna die if they stay up on the shoreline, like we have to throw them back into the water." And then Grandpa was like, "Oh, there's too many. We couldn't make a difference. There's so many starfish that we couldn't make a difference." And the little boy goes, "Grandpa," and he picked up a starfish and he was like, threw it back into the water, and he said, "I saved that one, and I saved that one," and he kept picking up starfish, and he was like, "I saved that one," and the grandpa then leaned over and threw a starfish, and he goes, "I saved that one." And I just can't help but think about that story when there are thousands of people literally displaced all over Malawi right now because of the floods. But if we can just help someone, we can change the world for that one person. And so Jeremy and I have committed to help 7 families rebuild their homes. And I know that It Works has a huge heart to give back. And our personal team has never done something like a big give before, because we've always wanted to find something that was meaningful, where we know that we could really truly make an impact. And I knew that when I walked through these camps and I met the people and I'm seeing their faces, I knew that this is what we had to do. And so after doing some collections and to find out like how much it would cost, it only cost us in US dollars $700 to rebuild one family's home. And so for us, we knew that this is what we needed to do, but I didn't want to just hold back and keep it to myself where it was just Jeremy and I helping. I wanted to extend this opportunity to all of my team, to give you guys an opportunity to make a difference here in Africa, where you know that you could actually give and give a whole family a new home. And so my ask is to give big and give in some way that you would like to help, whether it's $100 or $700, whether you want to commit to 5 families, putting a roof over their head, putting bricks up for a home where these people can actually live. So here we are standing just miles away from one of the villages that we were just at, and here's a home like what we are going to build. Jeremy and I are committed to build 7 homes for 7 families. Now it's your turn. If you would like to play a part in this and give big and from your family to here in Malawi, what can you give? Whether it's 1 home for a family or it's 10 homes, you can do whatever you would like to do.
We want to make a difference for as many people as we possibly can. I mean, there are hundreds and hundreds of families who are without homes, and we have an incredible organization on the ground here in Malawi that is dedicated to helping make these homes happen. I mean, generations of kids are going to grow up in this house, which just costs about $700 to build. So for every $700 we raise, we're going to put a family in a home that is paid for absolutely free and clear, that they can walk into and raise their kids in. So right after this, you'll see 2 different ways that you can give between now and May 21st, and 100% of the proceeds that are given will go directly to this incredible organization called Cross Life Ministries here in Malawi that is going to make sure that these homes get built and that families that are in need get put right into these houses. So thanks in advance for your generosity. We're so excited to see what we can do together.
Hallelujah.